Hey guys, welcome to Trollandtoad.com's Pack Cracker. Today, on Friday, July 28th, we are going to showcase the new D&D, Dungeons & Dragons, Icons of the Realm, Tomb of Annihilation. Now guys, this set just released today, and it is a expansion. I believe it's their 6th expansion for the new Icons of the Realms, kind of a relaunch that they've done of their Dungeons & Dragons miniatures sets. And yeah, we're really excited to open these up and showcase some of the figures that come out of these. Now don't forget that we do these pack crackers every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And they always go live at 3 o'clock, so be sure and always check out our Facebook and you will always see those going live right around 3 o'clock. As well, we also do our Facebook live shows on Tuesdays and Thursdays, typically around 8 p.m. Sometimes they start at 7, sometimes at 9, just depending on what all it is that we have to sell for the night, how big the list is and everything. So this past Tuesday, I believe we had a magic show that was called the Investment edition of our Facebook Live show, where our good buddy Jim and our good buddy Jeremy showcased some absolutely like authentic, from what I consider the legit from the vault cards. We're talking cards like Black Lotus, Moxes from Alpha, Beta, Unlimited, all that real, just amazing, ancient museum quality cards. And as well, Jim and I just done a Facebook Live show sale yesterday, Thursday, July the 27th, and it was our anime edition. So be sure, check that out just to see how fun that was for Jim and I to do. That was definitely a roller coaster of a ride. But yeah, so as well, be sure and check us out at Trollandtoad.com. Join our mailing list, and you will always know what's going on for any of our giveaways, promotions, upcoming events, anything that we have going on with the show, with the website, with the company in general. And you'll be the first one to know when anything happens. And especially join because in the month of August we're having Customer Appreciation Month, and I can tell you that there is some just ridiculous things that we're going to do to show our appreciation to you guys, both on the website and on our Facebook Live shows as well. Don't forget as well that on August 17th through the 20th, we're going to have the best 4 days in gaming at Gen Con there in wonderful Indianapolis, Indiana. Most of our crew from Troll and Toad here at the warehouse is going to be there, along with a lot of our Facebook Live crew is going to be there. And we really hope to see you guys come and just stop by, say hey. Or if you have some cards laying around, some miniatures, HeroClix, D&D miniatures, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Cardfight Vanguard, anything you got, if you're looking to sell it, hey, drop it by us. We'll take a look at it. As well, check out everything that we have to offer you guys. And like I said, at the very least, just stop by and say hey. We always have a blast meeting you guys. And we just love to see the people that come to our website and have fun with us. So, nonetheless, let's get to opening up this Dungeons & Dragons set. Now, I can tell you guys a little bit about this set. I've not got to play the campaign yet personally, but I did read as to what the new campaign setting was about. And this one is about a plague that has overcame, I think, the area of Chult. That's right. And this plague is pretty much just slowly decaying the people around there and the creatures around there, and kind of warping them into these undead monstrosities. So the role that you're going to play is adventurers going to this kind of jungle-like area, and you're going to be fighting, interestingly enough, you're going to be fighting dinosaurs and zombies. So if you're looking to put a little Jurassic Park into your campaign, a little undead Jurassic Park even potentially, this set right here, Tomb of Annihilation, is definitely going to be up your alley. But since it seems as though we're going to go in a little bit of a time warp to an area that has dinosaurs, we decided to do a little special treat for you guys and open up a few Dangerous Delves packs here. Now guys, Dangerous Delves, this is way back before Wizards kind of done their relaunching for 5th edition. What they did was release these Dangerous Delves packs back in 2009. So we're looking at some 8-year-old packs of miniatures. These are super hard to find. I'll let you guys actually see one in the pack right here. Really cool. What they did was they showcased a large miniature that you were guaranteed to get inside of the pack. And that one, I believe, in that specific pack is a Cyclops Ogre of some sort, or just oh, it's a Cyclops Crusher, that's right. So just a really, really big, nasty Cyclops with a big old club ready to just decimate anything that gets in his way. And guys, I believe there were something like, I think 8 different ones, or 8 different large ones that were showcased in the pack. We've got another one here that has a griffin in it, and then we've got another one that has a very intimidating looking troll in it. But what we're going to do for you all is bust some of these dangerous delves open, let you guys, like I said, maybe take a little bit trip back in time, see what the miniatures from back then, some 8-year-old miniatures look like, and yeah, we'll let you guys take a look at them. So give me a moment to bust these open for you all. And as always, we got our awesome cameraman Mark here to help us out. We'll let him put this troll up for you all. And I'm just going to hand these to Mark, and he's just going to add them on up there as I get them open for you guys and let you take a look there. Now, I failed to tell you what that one was, but I do believe that that is a catfolk of some sort. Now, here coming up next is a goblin sharpshooter. Always got to have your classic goblins. You know, when you're starting out that brand new campaign and you're just level 1, level 2, you always got to be able to squash those goblins. And next we have an Arbalester. A really good mini if you're trying to plan out some sort of military attack, or you're starting to command a large army to try and take over a kingdom of some sort. And then we have a snake swarm. Always seems appropriate, especially in this campaign, Tomb of Annihilation, that you would be trying to go on your little merry way. And you know, what would happen if you're in the jungle and you fall into a pit? You're going to fall into a snake pit. So there, guys, are 5 awesome miniatures that come in the Dangerous Delves. And we'll open one more up here for you all. Let you take a look at what else we can potentially get in here. Now, guys, in Dangerous Delves, you have a chance to get things like a Beholder Tyrant, which is a really awesome mini. Anytime that you guys can get Beholders from any set, that's always going to be a good purchase. Now, here we have a Frost Giant. Really cool looking miniature. So yeah, guys, looking like a really, really angry Santa Claus who's just had enough of all the bad children. Alright, coming up next, we have a Goblin Delver. Definitely looks like he's stolen some goods from a few adventurers on his way with that big old bulging backpack. Alright, up next is a Kruthic Young. Now, if I remember correctly, the Kruthic from 4th edition were a type of like mechanical race. They were kind of like mechanical canines, felines of sorts. The ever classic Grimlock minion coming up next. And also, guys, the old editions did have rarities placed on them, and here we actually happen to have opened an aspect of Vecna. Vecna being one of the gods of 4th edition, and I can't remember off the top of my head if they're still in the 5th edition or not, but there is an aspect of Vecna who is pretty much one of the most devoted of Vecna in 4th edition. So again, guys, that's a little bit of a time twist back to Dangerous Delves. If you guys are interested in picking up some Dangerous Delves booster packs, you know, as always, go to trollandtoad.com. Check out all of our miniatures on Dungeons & Dragons. We even have Pathfinder miniatures because, you know, hey, Pathfinder, that's the same same exact type of game, just got a different kind of rule set to it, but if you played one, you could pretty much play the other. And yeah, like I said, go to trollandtoad.com, just check out everything that we had. Now, let's open up some of this Tomb of Annihilation. We'll bust open some of these. I'm personally really excited to see what we can get. Actually, I'm going to let you guys see the side of the box here and show you some of the miniatures that come out of this. There we go. While I open up this other one right here. So as you see there, you can get a human ranger. You can get Minsk and Boo. You can get a Coatl and Aldani, which is looks like one of the crab races there. And another cool thing is, if you guys happen to play the Neverwinter RPG, these actually come with redeemable codes for the online MMO, which I actually did play in the beta and some when it went live. And on top of it, unless they change something, it is free to play, so you guys can download that, and you can use these codes to actually use on the game there and check it out. Alright, so this is a really, really cool miniature right here. This is our large. Every pack comes with at least a large or a rare. Unfortunately, they do not mark the rares as they used to on the old sets, but it doesn't matter. So right here, it's a really nasty looking guy there. That's a Nikoloth. I believe that's one of the higher ranked demons in 5th edition. Really cool. The sculpts on these and the Icons of the Realm, sorry, word lost me for a minute. In the Icons of the Realms, the sculpts on these were really, really detailed. They done really, really good jobs with the art. Here we'll show you guys the Sioux monster. And coming up next is the Vegapygmy Chief. What that is, guys, is that's a little, it's like a little Sylvan pygmy, just a little plant pygmy guy, and that happens to be the chief. So I imagine, you know, if you're playing the campaign, you probably ran into these guys pretty early on, and they would definitely cause some issues for you. And then to go with the Vegapygmy Chief happens to be just a normal little Vegapygmy. So there you go, you can already start out your little Vegapygmy army right there. And then, you know, maybe they're working for that Nikoloth up there, which looks like he's definitely commanding them to do his business. So we'll bust open another one here for you guys and see what else we can get. Ooh, we got something pretty cool looking in here. Oh, real nice. So this is our large in here. I believe every pack does come with a large figure, and this one right here happens to be the giant scorpion. So, you know, what would go better with dinosaurs in the jungle than, you know, you gotta have some giant scorpions, giant spiders, I'm sure, giant ants. So right there, it happens to be the giant scorpion from Tomb of Annihilation, followed up by a Batiri Goblin. What D&D adventure would be complete without, you know, your typical goblins? Ooh, guys, we actually just opened up a chase, and this happens to actually be Artist Climber, and he's invisible. So these invisible figures, they're to represent, like, if you're stealthing. It's a really good way to show if a monster isn't able to see you, or if you happen to have the spell Invisibility cast on you, or anything like that. These are really, really good to represent that. And really cool looking figures there, just being straight cleared. And then we will round it out with an Ajara. Again, that's a really cool looking figure right there, really colorful. And that happens to be one of the, like a bird race type of monster there. I could see that both helping you potentially, or, you know, most likely, as anything in the monster manual, probably just going to stand in your way and not let you pass. But guys, that's a good preview right there of the Tomb of Annihilation, opening up that invisible artist climber right there. Really, that actually really excited me, because I've opened a lot of these and I've only opened like just a handful of the invisible ones, and it's always really, really cool to show those off. And it's really cool, especially if you do have the normal version, and then you can see the invisible version. And like I said, it really helps to showcase if you do happen to have invisibility, or you're stealthing. Really helps to really make the immersion that much better. And guys, don't forget, once again, if you play the Neverwinter MMO, it does come with a code, and I'll make sure not to flash that code, just in case, maybe they'll let me have it, who knows. But once again, guys, we do these every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. They're great fun. I especially love doing this because I actually play Dungeons & Dragons, so it's always fun to open up the new miniatures and check out, hey, what else is new that they're coming out with. So yeah, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday we do our Pack Crackers, and every Tuesday and Thursday we do our Facebook Live shows. This coming up Tuesday is our Yu-Gi-Oh! Show. Should start at 8 p.m. I believe I will be hosting that, and I will have a unannounced co-host. And then on Thursday we will be doing a Pokemon show, which is going to be the second generation. Last week we done the first generation. This coming up week we are going to do the second generation, which the last one was great fun. I'm sure this one will be just as much fun, if not more. So really looking forward to that. That show as well will be at 8 p.m. And as always, like and share anything that you see from us, guys. We want to be able to share this with everybody. And yeah, come to trollandtoad.com, join that mailing list, and come see us at Gen Con. So once again, I'm Charleston with Pat Cracker for Dungeons & Dragons. That was Tomb of Annihilation. And hey, we hope to see you guys very soon. Thank you very much.